Hawk meme coin is live! Okay, y'all, drop your Solana wallets. I'm giving out some meme coins for free. Coming to you December 4th.
Meanwhile,
Hey guys.
What, Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the f*** are you on?
What the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
hey yo, what the fuck?
So Coffeezilla just exposed the second biggest crypto scam of 2024. The first one will be the Logan Paul's CryptoZoo scam. But wait, Logan Paul had an audience who trusted on him. Logan Paul at least did a lot of hard work before he got famous on YouTube. Then when he gained an audience and wanted to earn some money out of them, then he did the CryptoZoo scam. But today we are talking about the Tuah girl who got famous just by saying Tuah. Yes, that's the entirety of it. She said Tuah in a street interview, which gained her a lot of attention, a lot of social media followers, and she also started a podcast which has multiple sponsors in it, and she won millions of dollars just by saying Tuah. Logan Paul at least had to struggle for years making content. Then he was big enough to have a fan following who trusted on him, who he could use to earn money. But our Tuah girl did a crypto scam, which is clearly the most obvious money grab crypto scam ever. Before she did this crypto scam, she was already earning millions of dollars through her podcast and through her betting website, which has a partnership with Jake Paul. So when earning millions of dollars weren't enough for her, she thought the easiest way to earn more money is through crypto. I never thought I would see a more degenerate person than Logan Paul, but in 2024, here we have the Tuah girl who got famous for zero effort, started a podcast and earned millions of dollars, and even that felt low for her. So she tried to scam even the minor audience she had. This level of degeneracy is crazy, and you might not believe that literally Coffeezilla was on the chat talking to the Tuah girl, and he didn't get any response out of her, and when he tried to ask questions, he was literally muted in the middle of the conversation when he was trying to ask questions.
I just got muted.
You know it's an obvious scam when you can't answer a question asked by an investigator. That's the exact reason why MrBeast didn't choose Coffeezilla for investigating him. He rather chose Whale, who was easy on him. And look at this graph, bro. This was Hawk coins. Like seriously, this is so bad. And after that, even Coffeezilla uploaded a video on his second channel in which he exposes the Tuah scam, and the situation goes crazy. So hey, this is Mushroom. I talk about things going on YouTube because I love YouTube. Literally no one in this world have subscribed to this channel, so please subscribe. Yes, you mean a lot to me. Today we'll see how Coffeezilla exposed Tuah girl. We'll talk about how Coffeezilla destroyed the Tuah crypto scam, and also Penguin Zero reacted to it. Let's see how this entire crypto scam happened. How did Coffeezilla expose it? How Coffeezilla leaves them speechless? Why all of this crypto scam is happening nowadays? Even a 13-year-old kid scammed a grown-up man the other day, and why the crypto is almost always this scam. Also in the end, why Tuah girl could actually go to jail, unlike Logan Paul who had a lot of money to back himself up. It's gonna be an interesting video, so watch the video till the end. Alright, most of you might know her, or most of you don't. She's not a type of person who needs to be remembered, so if you don't know her, it's not that big of a deal. Let me introduce to you Hailey Welch, who got famous because of a viral clip from a street interview in which she says that she spits on a dick while she's sucking it. No, seriously.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk and spit on that thing, you get me?
By this you might be like, what the fuck? How can someone say something like that? Well, it's 2024, so anything can happen. She's saying that thing wasn't that crazy, but after she said it, the clip went viral. Mega viral, which a lot of people have seen. Just a few days ago, I was recommended this video, which was literally uploaded 16 years ago. Yeah, it's basically a hawk trying to eat some other bird. But the title is pretty crazy, because they literally predicted the 2024 pandemic 16 years ago. This is crazy. And no, the title was never changed. It becomes very apparent on this graph. This was nothing related to Tuah scam, but I just wanted to point it out. Now Hailey Welch was also known as Tuah girl after the interview. She gained a lot of social media followings. A lot of popular people collaborated with her, and in the end she thought, why not start a podcast? Yes, a podcast. Nowadays almost everyone has a podcast. Even my neighbor's grandma has a podcast. There are more podcasters in this world than the actual audience. So she went from spit on that thing to hop on that thing. I mean the podcast trend. In her podcast, she literally invites a lot of popular people like Georgia Siva, Jake Paul, Mark Cuban, and even Wiz Khalifa. Going from a banger of a song to a Talk Tuah podcast has to be the lowest downfall ever. Of course, her podcast is called Talk Tuah, which is derived from Hawk Tuah, and the podcast doesn't have much of anything. Like she asks questions to the guests, jokes around, asks creepy questions, and there's one question common in all of the podcasts. This one.
Do it. You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
There you go.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. You know, like really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
Say it aggressive, like
Hot
really.
to.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at it.
Yeah, this is downright disgusting, but people who come to this podcast already know about it. These are the questions she's gonna ask, cause the entire podcast began with that thing. But there's one more thing about it. The fact is she's earning a lot of money through this podcast. If you pick up any podcast, it has more than 5 to 6 sponsors, and it's also backed up by a betting company, Better, which has literally partnered up with Jake Paul. Jake Paul, Logan Paul's brother. I think now we are connecting dots with this crypto scam, I guess. But anyways, she's earning a lot of money through these sponsorships. Also, she collaborates with a lot of popular people. She also has an AI dating app. So everything began with this guy interviewing her, right? So she might be grateful to him for doing that interview where she said that thing and she became so famous and is owning like millions of dollars. But where is the person who made her famous? He isn't that famous, and is she even thankful for him making the video? She hasn't contacted him after that interview.
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Just imagine your entire life changed because of a person. Now you're earning millions of dollars because of him, and you're not even thankful enough to say a thank you to him, or at least contact him. It's not like he's very hard to find. She could have easily gotten his Instagram, but she didn't even care to think of it. I've never seen more ungrateful person in my life. She literally deserves the downfall she's having. A person made you famous, made you go from a factory worker to a millionaire who literally sits around popular people, but you're not even grateful enough to thank him. Like, what level of an evil is this? She also says that she saw him posting videos and she thinks that the videos went viral because of her herself, which is true, but it wouldn't be possible without him. And also she saw that people were making merchandises and selling it, so she thought, why shouldn't she monetize it?
I'm not fazed by it. He just kept on posting them, so I was like, whatever. And so I got an attorney, like, after that. Because I was like, everybody else is making money off of it with merchandise, and he's making money off the videos. I was like, that's not fair. Like, it's me. Why am I not making any money? So I went and I got all my act together, and here I am.
The way she speaks makes me outrageous, but it's not only her fault, cause literally a lot of people are watching these podcasts. It has more than 200,000 subscribers, so a better part of criticism goes to the audience of the podcast as well. After earning millions of dollars out of it, she thought what would be an even better way to earn money. Then she thought how could she make more money out of AI, cause AI was trending at the time. She also launched an AI dating application, which is basically a dog shit of, like, I don't know, it's dumb. It literally costs $5 per week or $40 per year, which is crazy. And when you actually go to the application, it doesn't have much of anything. It looks like it was created by an intern who was trying to find a job. It also has a lot of chat features in which you can chat anything, and it's literally backed up by ChatGPT. Like, imagine launching an AI dating app and not even putting an effort to modify AI chatbots and straight up copy pasting ChatGPT. This is an obvious and disgusting money grab, and this is the voice from the chatbot.
If she likes you, she'll be hawking to whatever you want in no time. Just remember, charm goes a long way, but manners go even further. Winking face.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't know who falls for these type of traps. Probably the app didn't go that well, cause I didn't hear of it that much. But in a podcast with Mark Cuban, she asks him if he does crypto, and Mark Cuban says that he has a lot of crypto portfolio. After this, she might be like, how can I earn more money out of this 2 day of limelight? Then she remembers what Mark Cuban said. She probably got an idea that she can do the same thing and launch a meme coin. She has seen Logan Paul do it, Mr. Beast also did it, even KSI did it, and also a few days ago a 13-year-old kid did it too. So it's the fastest way to make millions of dollars with zero effort, if you actually have an audience. She probably hired someone to create a meme coin and just launched it. Yeah, it was obviously gonna be a failure. It was obviously a pump and dump scheme which was created in the intent to earn a lot of money. People lost a lot of money on this one. You can see how it suddenly went down, that the ups and downs are barely visible. One wallet earned 43% of it, which is 46 million, and there were other 7 wallets which owned like 51% 93% of it. So totally 93% of the entire thing was owned by affiliate wallets. She also denies everything, but this is obviously a scam. But then enters our favorite hero, Coffeezilla. And just after going into the podcast, he says this.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
You can clearly see that she knows that she fucked up, but also Coffeezilla just uploaded a video on his second channel where he explains everything, so let's see how it all happened. The moment Coffeezilla starts asking questions, he brutally starts roasting it.
Happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What, Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the
There's
rug
no
pull, I
rug
think it's
pull
relevant.
because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Stop.
You're saying
Do the math. Do the math.
defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, I literally hate when someone's yapping the same thing again and again when someone is trying to speak or ask questions. It just shows that you can't answer questions. But what is Hawk to a scam? Let me explain it to you. Balloon Apps just tweeted this. Hawk didn't disappoint. 96% of the supply is in one cluster. Nice. I don't understand much of crypto, but basically this means that 96% of the coins were controlled by the team through various wallets. After that, Hawk to a girl comes in and copy pastes what her team is saying. Team hasn't sold one token and not one KOL was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best as we could through high fees in the start of launch on Meteora AG. Fees have now been dropped and you can see her Hawkonomics over here. She says team hasn't sold any tokens, but there is a screenshot of a lot of sales over here. They didn't sell the tokens after the launch, but they pre-sold it before it was launched to a bunch of various investors and they were unlocked to sell after the launch. Coffeezilla also says that he spoke to some people who bought it pre-sale. They say that they got in at 16.69 million of total valuation, which means if they sold out the whole 17%, it will be 2.8 million of pre-sale, which means this was a lie and those investors who pre-sold it dumped on her fans after the launch. You can see total $3.3 million were sold, and people who fall for these scams are literally people who don't understand crypto. Even they want to make quick money, they trust these people that they will help them make money, and in the end they're fucked. Even a guy behind this says this without hesitation.
These are people that are outside of crypto that we're going to be onboarding, and they don't give a shit. They don't even know what a market cap is. They just go, oh, cool, free coin. Now I get to join a community. Cool. Done.
There's another part of it, the high trading fees to stop snipers. So they take 15% extra to avoid snipers getting in. But in 24 hours, they made literally almost $2 million through the fees, which is more than what snipers made, which is only 1.3 million. Sniper obviously means the number one trader in this. Coffeezilla also asks questions, who made more money through this rug pull, but they try to dodge the question in every possible way.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Hailey Welch, right? And
how much does Hailey Welch own?
This is Hailey Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself? You know, this is how you run a project forever, is you have to fund that. And first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation.
Brother, who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
A foundation that pays people out. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
The way they are trying to dodge the question is crazy. They say that Hawk to a Girl earned it, but also say that there are lawyer fees, which are expensive. But I'm sure the Hawk to a Girl didn't make all of the money. There are a lot of people behind this who profited out of it and pushed the Hawk to a Girl in front as a shield. Cause she was like a scapegoat to these organizations. Her popularity was decreasing, so they wanted to make best out of the last limelight she had. There were totally 4 people in the front. First was the Hailey Welch girl. Second was a guy named Doc Hollywood who has some connections in Hollywood. Then this over here guy. These 3 were on the call with Coffeezilla. And last the investors who invested before the sale started. And this Doc Hollywood guy also claims that all of this wasn't a scam and people should be thanking him for making them have an opportunity like this. This is crazy.
Everyone thinks that, everything's a rug. Everything's a rug. Everyone's here to you. Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces, right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam, but not this. Not this. We did not spend 6-7 months of our lives dedicated to trying to do something cool, right? To do something different, not dumping on you, not bundle snipes. Not 100% of the liquidity or whatever was bundle sniped by the team and propped up charts. You guys are not the target audience. Sorry to say, right? This is not the target audience.
Who's he talking to?
The target audience, which is why I'm even doing this, which is what's cool about it, is it's not in this spaces. And listen, most of you, we don't want you in the community. Let's be real, right? You're not great people. I don't know y'all, right? I see some friendly faces in this audience.
He's having a meltdown.
I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to count myself as mentally ill for even being here right now. We're trying to actually have fun. We're trying to do something cool. We're trying to give meme tokens away for free to people who have never had any crypto before, any meme token. And you guys should be kissing my ass because I'm trying to do something dope.
The way he talks is just like Hailey Welch. He sounds like a person with zero gratitude. He thinks he's a big deal and is just a degenerate. How can you call someone mentally ill when you're earning from them? You're making money out of them. And finally Coffeezilla goes and says that he has questions. Then he brutally starts roasting the project. Even Hailey Welch was like pissed at this point.
Be happy to answer any
I have
questions.
I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
He's on here to expose you guys. He then asked the question, who made the money, which he didn't get a proper answer for. We already talked about it before. But also Coffeezilla just gets outrageous in this conversation because he was not getting the proper answer. And also they tried to make it so that someone's paying Coffeezilla to speak against them.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
I'm telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills. It goes
when you're
to
charging
attorneys.
15%,
it goes to accounts. It goes to directors.
You're charging
it goes to
15%
staff,
on a rug pull, and you're profiting from the
There's
rug
no
pull.
rug pull because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Doc,
you're saying,
do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not going to let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day 1 from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens. And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Hailey Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted.
Yeah, he just got muted mid-conversation. A guy named FaZe Banks also speak in the favor of Coffeezilla and supports his words.
This 100% was a mismanaged, mislaunched, like, this is, took what Coffeezilla said, I would label this a scam as well. It's pretty obvious. Like Coffeezilla brought up, 97% of the token was bundled into the same cluster. And in layman's terms, that just basically means 97% of all the tokens owned were by related wallets, friends of friends of friends of friends. They were
No, that's not true. It's not true.
Yes, it is true.
False.
Yes, no, it's 100% true.
And also another guy named Nick O'Neill tried to ask the same questions Coffeezilla asked. But in the middle of the conversation, Hawk to a girl just goes, yeah, I just feel sleepy so I wanna go to bed. Probably the Hawk to a thing is pulling her, but it's so stupid to even listen to.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. I guess we're talking over here.
Yes, that's the most unhinged moment I've seen in this. Like literally they're talking about a huge scam of millions of dollars in which she could literally go to jail. And she's like, I'm feeling sleepy. I wanna go to bed. Bro, the crypto space can be hilarious. Hailey Welch, transactional entertainment lawyer, contacts Coffeezilla and they have a conversation. And this was what they speak.
Her transactional entertainment lawyer contacted me. I'm just editing this live, guys. He contacted me and said he wants to have a offline convo. I said I can't do that. This is a live story. If she wants to comment on the story or shed light on how much she's been paid, kindly respond. I'll put up all these screenshots. They say she was paid in advance from a company to handle the token marketing dev launch of $125,000. That's the only money she's seen to date. If you have any specific questions, happy to answer. I said, what company was she paid by? What's the agreement? Did she see a cut of the pre-sale or fees from the liquidity pool? The best thing for my story is to get a copy of the agreement, of course. Christian replies, she was supposed to get 50% of net proceeds after payments of costs to third parties. Is that the 18 employees or whatever they have? I don't know. I don't know what costs they have, but 50% is a lot. They were supposed to be mutually approved between her and the company. All decisions regarding to allocation were supposed to be mutually approved. Those decisions haven't been made at this point. The goal would be to salvage the token for the holders and her true fans and do right by the community. That's not going to happen. I can't provide the actual contract, as you can imagine, but I'm happy to continue to be responsive. Your spaces and comments have been helpful, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate what you... Okay, we all know. I think this whole situation is terrible, and she should feel bad.
I don't think she will feel bad. She doesn't even care. She has to spit on that thing. She also went to bed mid-conversation. And also a person like her who has no gratitude, she wouldn't mind to scam her fans if she had a second chance with it. Even in the end, her lawyer tries to defend her just by using words truly and genuinely, wouldn't hide what her intent was. She literally didn't care about the guy who made her famous, who made her move from a factory worker to a millionaire. Do you think she would care about people who watch her videos? There was it from the Coffeezilla video. He exposed the Hawk to a scam. When Penguin Zero much critical talks about it.
Yeah, the Hawk to a girl launched a meme coin. That's just like a term they use, calling it a meme coin. It's really not. It's just always a scam coin. It's made for the sake of rugging her viewers within the first hour of its launch. And I feel like everyone in the world should have seen this coming, but somehow still they were able to make tens of thousands of dollars rugging idiots.
Yeah, this was a literal scam. In the video, he basically just reacts to the things happening on the Twitter space with Coffeezilla and everything. Tell me what you guys think about it. What do you guys think about the Tuah girl? Do you think she will go to jail, or do you think she deserves to go to jail? Is it the end of her career? Of course, it was supposed to end very soon. It was 2 days of limelight and she tried to use it to earn a lot of money. Now she's called a scammer and I don't think she will last long. That's it for the video. Tell me what you guys think about it. Please subscribe to this channel because I'll never launch a crypto coin and I'll never scam anyone. You can trust me on that one. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, peace.